Hello and welcome to NS School of Marriage and Relationship for married and single. Before today's episode, I want to seize this opportunity to thank our followers for liking and sharing our videos. And if you are coming across our videos for the very first time, I want to encourage you to please do well by liking and sharing our videos. Your support is very much appreciated. Now, today's episode is titled, Don't Marry a Stranger. I know for many of us today, we want to believe we are dating to get to know our intending spouse. And that is the belief in today's society. You date to get to know your spouse. But this is forced, and this is designed to keep humanity in perpetual cycle of sin of fornication with all the intending consequences. You can date a fellow, a man or a woman for several years and never truly get to know him or her. And that is because people tend to always conceal their attitude during relationship or so-called relationship. And that is why you must understand how to avoid getting married to a stranger. So you don't end up in the group of people that always turn back and say, oh, is that who you are? Is this how you are? Many people make this comment because they later begin to get to know whom they are married to, because it's no longer that nice or beautiful or kind fellow you seem to know during relationship. Not just because people change, but because people concealed their attitude. So to avoid getting married to a fellow that will later be a problem to you, how do you get to know your spouse? And this is why today's message is of utmost importance for people in relationship, young people who tends to get into relationship with the aim of perhaps getting married to their intending spouse, or people who are in a relationship already and intending to get married to their spouse. For you to know your intending spouse and know him very well, him or her very well, you must, as a person, ask the right questions and ask the right people. You must do your findings. Ask the right questions and ask the right people. Never allow love to mislead you or misguide you into decisions that affect your entire life going forward. Love is not enough in marriage, and marriage is not all about love. Therefore, how do you find out if him or her is of good attitude enough for me to be committed in marital relationship with him or her? Now, one way by which you can get to know a person's true attitude is by asking the people around that fellow, the community where he lives, the community where he or her lives, or the co-workers, the colleagues that works with him or her in a given environment. Ask questions. How does he or she relate? How does he or she think? And engage him or her in productive conversation as to what are his or her perception and purpose for marriage. If your purpose and his or her purpose does not align together, let him or her go. You are not compatible. Unfortunately, today we see compatibility as based on maybe academic status or societal status and so on and so forth. No. Compatibility is based or should be based on the perception, belief, and purpose for marriage. If your purpose, your belief, your understanding for marriage do not align with your intending spouse, please let him or her go. You are not compatible. I'll be making a full video to teach on compatibility in subsequent days or weeks to come. So in order not to deviate from the topic or today's subject, let's focus on today's topic, never married a stranger. One other mistakes most people make and eventually getting married to a stranger is that we assume that is a past. That is a past. Your past is not relevant. What matters is that we are in love. We are in love is never enough. It's never about love. Don't allow love be the benchmark by which you determine who to marry. No. A man lives his or her previous relationship, and today we go about saying, oh, that is his ex, oh, that is her ex, oh, it doesn't matter. It matters. It matters today, it matters tomorrow. And what makes it even matter the most is how he or she ends that relationship. On what note does he or she ends the relationship with his or her so-called ex? You don't impregnate a lady and walk out on her and say, oh, I'm moving forward, I don't think we can get married. Or you deny that child and say, oh, I don't think I'm the father. And you think there is no consequence. You don't promise a lady to be married to her, only to turn around when it is convenient and say, after all, we are not yet married, I don't think this will work, we have to go our separate ways. And you think there is no consequence. You don't get involved in a relationship with a man knowing truly well his intention towards you, or even if he didn't make his intention about marriage known at that instance, but you led him along, you make him spend his money. And after training you in school, all you can do when it is convenient is to turn around and say, I'm no longer interested in him or in him. And you think there is no consequence. The cry of your ex and the pain of his or her ex will follow him or her into the marriage he or she is getting into. And if you don't do a proper background check to know this person and to know him well, and you get married to him or her, that past will follow him or her and drag you down financially and otherwise. Maybe because he denies a relationship, maybe because he denies a pregnancy, and the lady cried and laid a curse on him that he will never hear the cry of a baby. And you get married to him or her, and you think it's okay, oh, after all, he doesn't love her. And here you are today, going from church to churches, from spiritual houses to spiritual houses, because you don't find it easy to conceive a child, or you are unable to conceive a child. So, things we do in life have consequences. So never take anything for granted, because you end up paying the price in tears and in pain. Oh, it's me he choose. Oh, it's her that I love. Please and please do your findings and do it properly. Know your spouse and know him or her well before you commit into marriage relationship with him or her. Many people today are suffering untold hardship in relationship, all because of the mistakes or past mistake of their spouse. Many men have suffered financial losses. They fall from grace to grass, not because of their mistakes, but because of the mistakes of their spouse. So also many ladies today are suffering in their marriage, not because of their mistake, but because of mistakes of their spouse. So please, never ever say, that is his past, that is our past. It doesn't matter. It matters. It matters today, it matters tomorrow. Because the moment you get involved in marriage, you become one with him or her. And all his pains, all his joy, you both share. All our pains, all our joy, you both share. You are part of our pain, you are part of his joy, you are part of it. So love is not enough. Don't make everything about love. It's not all about love. Therefore, get to know your spouse and get to know him or her well before getting committed in a marital relationship. If you wish to consult me on marital and relationship issue, or in helping you to get to know your spouse and know him or her better, do well to contact me on the number on your screen, 070-10-722-952. Like, share, follow, and subscribe to my page for more of my teachings. God bless you.